You walk into the aged theater, its faded curtain heavy with dust and secrets. Each step you take reverberates through the air, almost as if the memories of performances long past echo in the silence. Here, where laughter once rolled like waves, now lies a stillness that is unnerving. The ornate architecture, though captivating, seems to twist and shift, a silent testament to the stories buried within its walls. As you navigate the dimly lit hallway, a strange chill wraps around you, a whisper of something unsettling lurking in the shadows. This theater, renowned for its breathtaking productions decades ago, now stands abandoned, defined by an air of mystery. When the last show was performed, an unexpected incident unfolded. One night, the door that separates the audience from the stage began to rattle, its knob turning without any apparent hands to guide it. Those in attendance froze, hearts thundering in their chests, as the door creaked wide open, to reveal nothing but darkness. As you recall the accounts from local legends, it becomes clear this wasn't a mere error in the building structure, nor was it an errant breeze. Many have attributed the event to the spirits of the unknown, those whose stories had never reached completion. They say, if you listen closely enough, you might hear them calling, beckoning from beyond the walls. Still, the strangest part was that this recurring phenomenon wasn't singular. It happened frequently since that night, a door that opened when there were clearly no living souls to do so. Rumors spread like wildfire through the town about the theater's haunted status, sparking curiosity in adventurers and skeptics alike. Some ventured inside, armed with flashlights and courage, only to discover their own trepidation creeping in at the sound of that door creaking under the weight of the past. The locals advise against entering after dark, claiming that the shadows within grow restless, reclaiming the dreams and nightmares of those who once walked the stage. One evening, when the moon was shrouded in clouds, you decide to investigate the theater on your own. The air is thick and your breath quickens as you pass through the grand entrance. Immediately, you sense an oppressive presence, a weight that seems to clutch at your heart. Each door you pass is a promise of stories untold, promises made long ago, unfulfilled. Then, from the corner of your eye, the door that leads to the stage moves, slowly, with an almost intentional grace. The echo of it swinging open sends shivers down your spine, but oddly enough, no fear anchors your heart, only an inexplicable intrigue. As you cross into the shadowy stage area, you feel a rush of cold air, a hint of melancholy that seems to whisper through the forgotten props, scattered haphazardly. The old costume racks, the discarded set pieces, remnants of plays that once captivated an audience. You can almost envision the ghosts performing one last show, their whispers laced with longing. The silence, however, is quickly interrupted as that same door creaks back, swinging shut harder than it had opened. A sound like weighted breath fills the stage now, grounding you into a reality tinged with fear. The overwhelming desire to leave pulls at you, yet something compels you to move deeper into the space. It is then you notice, as though summoned by unspoken words, the tall wooden door at the far end, marked with chipped paint and age-worn locks. You approach it despite the tremors that threaten to overtake your body. You stretch out your hand, fingertips grazing the rough surface, and suddenly, it clicks and locks, swung open by some invisible force. What lies beyond? The question hangs heavy in the air. Are the tales of unwritten horrors mere fabrications, or is there some half-truth to the stories spun by the townsfolk? Each whisper, mixed with your growing anxiety, seems to drown out your thoughts. You peek into the dim interior of the next room, where old stage lights lie scattered, casting twisted shadows that undulate on the wall as the air shifts and flows. This moment in the theater stretches like the tension before an act, both thrilling and terrifying. Your heart races with each echoing footstep, leading you toward an eventual conclusion that promises only dread. In the very marrow of your bones, you sense the drama of the past unfolding, caught within an eternal cycle of locked doors swinging open and shut. Yet as refreshing as the chill is, the blinking lights slowly fade, the room emptying of warmth, leaving behind an unsettling oblivion. You turn back, only to glimpse that first door again, ajar just enough as if to invite you to explore deeper. From the corner of your eye, shadows twist and beckon, pressing at the edges of the theatre. The air buzzes with pregnant silence, laden with unanswered questions, the kind lingering long after a performance has ended. Why do these doors keep opening? Do they beckon you closer to a revelation? Or is it all but a cruel prank played by forces beyond understanding? As you stand there, breathless with hesitation, the curtain falls on the silent stage of your thoughts. The theatre may be abandoned, but the doors reign as sentinels of secrets, marking the boundary between what is tangible and the encroaching unknown. Closing your eyes, you allow the cold rush of uncertainty to wash over you. Will you ever truly learn what lies beyond those thresholds? Don't forget to subscribe for more. We keep watch.